I'm at the base of the arms. Oh no, it's in this picture, yeah. Very good.
Well, is that purely the current, or is that our wash that's making it strum like that? Looks like it's doing a galloping Gertie.
Looks like there's a little snail behind it. Going once, going twice.
Yeah, sold.
I guess, yeah, well, you were right up against the wall there. Can't really move left.
I can give you a view of that top face again if you want.
Yeah.
Might not be quite as stable. I don't know if I can sit down,
Yeah,
but
that's pretty good though.
do I can, yeah. Okay, Ed, go ahead and zoom. I'll come back up.
All right, well, we got a good look at it.
Yeah. All right, I should move along though.
Yep.
Come wide, please.
Hi.
I'd say it was what you had a photo of.
Go with that for now. More little primnoids, perhaps.
Something that's been picked at here, maybe. Is that a skeleton?
There's a lot going on there.
Oops, boop. All right, we get another move in.
This is an interesting formation.
All right, come up in your delta, please.
Oh, man.
It's interesting how it's all sawtooth.
Sponge.
And you like float out. Well, there's another one, so I guess it's not that special.
And another one.
And another.
Are they the same?
They
Looks
do,
like it,
yeah,
yeah.
they have the branched.
This one just right in front of me, it'd actually be a good opportunity to look at it from below so I can swirl around and
Steve says
check
we
out.
did collect this from the Phoenix Islands.
Oh, okay.
the current here.
Reimage.
Yeah, Data Lab.
Can you come down on your delta, please? Ah, yeah.
Little sea star on the bottom.
Oh, man, it's real currenty. Just over that little, just over the top there. Changed entirely. Yeah, I can't stay here. Woo. Wow.
So for those students and educators that might be watching live from home right now, just so you know, if you're interested in joining us here on Nautilus, our applications for the Science Communication Fellowship and our various internships are currently open, and they will remain open until January.
So that one's a individual click as one set of 10
Bridge
degrees.
nav.
So pressing and holding is just the same as one click.
Bridge nav. One step. Thank you.
I think the DVL is quite off right now. I think we're like here.
No, yeah. You're looking there, yeah, it should be like here.
Look at this white thing in Argus view coming up into Herc view soon.
That fish again? The one that just went through?
I'm just looking at
Oh,
this guy.
that little thing.
Little thing. Little gaffer. Seen a couple of those.
I could do a quick reset, or I'll just wait till we stop and get a couple pings. We'll just know that
We're off.
This
actually,
is a big
it's not
formation.
so, yeah, it is. We're like here.
Yeah.
Probably. But that's only, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Big current here. Look at this spine though.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Wow, you can really get a sense of it in Argus.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
There's
I'm getting
a
pushed off to the left, but I kind of want to drop down here and see if I see anything over the edge.
maybe an arrow worm. No, siphonophore. Something interesting in
Whoa,
Argus.
look at that. You can see that huge thing sticking
Oh,
out.
that's going to be fun.
Whoa.
Is that an Iridogorgia? Just
How many spirals? I'm gonna say 4.
32.
oh, and there's another one under it. Wow.
Ooh, got a lot of
Are you ready for
associates.
action? That sounds like a yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crinoid City.
Oh.
Cucumber.
Oh, he's big. Wow, he's big.
Yeah.
Ah, too big.
So
Back away.
It's a trap.
Oh my gosh. Current's pushing me
Oh,
down.
that ball of thorn.
Wow.
Timber.
Think of how many wine bottles you could
Whoa,
open
where's
with
it
this.
going? Is there anything at the end though? Oh no. Oh, oh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5, 6, 7.
Gina's like nonstop taking captures
Or
because we don't know
8.
when it's gonna end.
That's
Wow. I think we won that. How many was it? How many curlicues?
I had 7 or 8.
Could
this be a 4?
This is definitely a 4 too.
Oh, there you go, right down the
Yes.
core. But with lasers, Rance.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It almost looked like little eyes on it. Wow. Look at all those associates. Hydroids, crinoids, brittle stars. That is a nice
Amazing.
condo tower out in the middle of nowhere.
I'll say. You could open your neighbor's wine bottle with that.
it's about 2 or 3 meters long.
And that's where the video will be cropped. Yeah, that was the length of Herc.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect in Argus you can see.
Yeah, it is the length of Herc. And how long is Herc, Sam?
Yes.
Exactly. As the same length as that.
Oh, what's that
Animal.
on the right? Oh, little white chunky star. Is
Chunky
it,
star.
is Herc 6 feet?
You
7?
know, I don't know the answer, actually.
Oh, I thought you were
I was hoping you'd help
quizzing
me.
me. Yeah.
I thought it was 3 by 2.
Why don't
Here.
we measure it
Roughly.
after watch?
2.5 by 2.
Why don't we go to our own website?
2 tall and 2.5
It's way too tall.
meters long. I
Did
think-
anyone have the spiral count on that one? Many?
Yeah, many.
Hey, Ed, is the new stick of pointing going to have instant replay?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Herc is 3.9 meters long, 1.9 meters
3.9?
wide,
I would guess
2.2
3.
meters tall. So that's
That's from tip of
How many
bumper
cubits
light
is
bar
that?
to back of cowcatcher probably.
Cat the
so that's
thing in the back.
12.8 feet long, 6.2 feet wide, and 7.2 feet tall.
Bridge now.
Why do we do decimal feet?
Let's go.
Good question.
Let's go one more step.
Why do you do any feet at all?
12 feet long is surprising, but yeah, if you're counting
No.
projections.
It is the system that got us to the moon.
What?
Yeah. The ROV Hercules went to the moon.
Yeah,
That's what Ed meant.
that would be a great Photoshop.
We did go to Apollo events.
Oh, look at that tether.
We didn't.
Can you tilt your camera down, please?
We went to
and can you hold
unnamed
position
events
ready?
and then named them that. Yes. Bridge now.
Huh.
Hold position. Thank you.
Keep tipping camera down, down, down.
Deluxe wide.
Thank you. And then can you
Is
come up
that
on your
a,
delta, please?
That's cool. Yeah, potential record. Oh, Emily, you're not talking to us.
And spin your
There you
heading
go.
to
Thank you.
port, 50 degrees maybe.
Do you think that's something you put in? I don't see that.
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it in the counts.
I can't tell which one's on top.
I'm
think I
trying
wanna
to
go to-
tell. I can do a little push.
I
I
think
want to
we're
go to
gonna-
port, I think.
Yes, I think you do. But do
Can
you
you,
want to?
can you keep spinning to port? Keep going, keep going. Good there.
I think we should zoom on it.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and zoom, Ed.
Coming in. Holding.
Oh, it's got a little bit of a mess in there.
Yeah. Can you please pull up this screen? Yeah, that one. Okay, everything's good so far, and you can turn your heading back to starboard a little bit.
I think you're right about going to port, but I
I want to
Yes.
go. I want to go this way. Yeah, so I want to go.
you're to port.
Oh,
No, I think that's correct. Because it's on the top part.
no, I want to go to. I want to go to starboard.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
I think because
Yeah, it looks like a
to
circling around
port.
port would get it.
would come undone.
Yeah, I think so.
Just the way it. Yeah, it seems like port.
Yeah.
That's deluxe wide.
Oh, it undid itself.
What?
Can you zoom in again, please, Ed?
Yeah, I do want to take a look at that, especially the recovery line portion.
Yeah.
The ship is held, but we probably had a bit of movement, so.
Roger.
Well, it appears to be okay.
It unkinked. Or,
There
well,
it is.
Which
It
are the
depends on
giant
tension.
things in front of you, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Or below you, maybe.
Yeah, it's okay in Argus, so it'll be alright.
so yeah, Shira, we're just doing a bit of tether management here.
Can I see the
It's got
world
like
one again?
bends or something there.
CNET
Doesn't it
Pro.
look like it?
Yeah.
Right
Thank you.
there.
Well,
There's not much
Maybe it's
you can
just
do
a
there.
section with no line
No.
on it.
I'm debating whether I go to starboard or port now to keep it out.
You don't show any wraps?
I'm showing -1 wrap right now.
It was like this, right? And your Hercules on this
Yep.
end, and this is Argus.
So I want to go.
So if you spun to port,
that would put more wraps in.
wait, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
thinking-
know
I'm
if
thinking
I
it's
don't know if
starboard.
it's starboard either.
Pretty
Hold
sure
on.
it's starboard.
Hold on. It's up like this.
Yep.
And you're down here.
I'm fairly
if you
sure it's
turn to
starboard.
port, it comes undone.
Let's see.
It was like this. Hold on.
Let me bring
Yeah,
it over here.
it's attached. Hold on.
Ugh.
There are props being used for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it came up or down?
It was. Here's Argus. Here's you.
Yep.
And it was like this.
I think it was like this.
I did not see that. Wait, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's turning to port. Yes.
Okay.
This side was.
And what if it's like this?
That was not how it was, I don't think.
Hmm.
And if it was, then still
Maybe
to
that'd be
then
the
to starboard. Yeah. So
So that's different.
I thought it was.
Like that.
No, hold on. Now I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to envision it.
Do you want me to go get the Hercules and Argus Legos?
No, did you take a screenshot of it on Argus? Argus screenshot of that by
Can
any
you come
chance?
wide, please, Ed?
Yes, but we can't access them until 15 minutes.
Go ahead.
You cannot access it, Sam?
Well, it takes 15 minutes for the system to...
Well, it already just hit 15. We were at a.
You want a video replay?
It does it on the 15s. It doesn't take 15
What?
minutes. It's
We could
every
run with it as
15
it is
minutes.
because it's not twisted now.
Are you
So
talking
we
about
just
stills or
passed
videos?
Either
11.
way.
You know what I
Hmm?
mean? It grabs it every 15
Oh,
minutes.
I thought it was every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, got it.
Seems okay now.
Yeah, if it's down or if it's up makes a big difference on
It
that.
does.
So I think it was down, and I think it's to starboard to take it out.
Oh, does your wrap
But
count tell
now
you
my
anything?
My wrap count tells me this is correct now.
Okay. I don't remember if it. I don't remember well enough. Now we know. Next time we get the rope diagram out right away.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll keep moving on here, and then, Sam, if you can pull that camera up, we can verify, or that screenshot up, we can verify after, but it looks happy now, so we'll keep going with
Yeah.
it.
Copy that.
Onward and upward.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bridge now. One more step. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that'd be good. And then you can keep me in view again, too. I think we're at a better spot now.
Yes, and we run into that with mapping. It's this. It just grabs it every 15 minutes.
But on the 15s?
On the 15s. So whatever is there at that moment, it grabs.
Yeah, the last time it grabbed was 21:55.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not on the 15.
Not on the 15s. Maybe
Good
it goes
info. Wow.
computer to computer. Because I know that the
Oh, I see.
multi-beam is on the 15s.
You know how far we've gone so far on this watch, Rennie?
Stand by.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'll grab that camera. Can you come full super extra wide?
8:30.
Okay, not bad.
And our target, I
Okay,
believe, was
thanks.
at 1200 total.
Cool.
Yes. I'm curious if the next capture grab is at 11:10 local. And then we'll know. Every computer has its own grab time. We are still going 055.
Roger, 055.
Kind of off this feature, aren't we?
We are off the feature.
So for those joining us from home, if you tuned in recently, we're still making our way up a slope on an unnamed seamount located south of Baker Island, close to the Pacific Remote Island Marine National Monument. We are currently seeking high diversity communities, and we're trying to focus on corals and sponges. We might also be sampling for some sediments and trying to date them.
Yeah, it looks like we managed to get both encrusted and unencrusted basalt samples. Didn't think it'd be so easy to come across a piece of basalt that it wasn't covered with crust.
Yeah, that was convenient.
We brought one down with us when we planted it.
I'm going to do the next move at 040.
Roger.
Bridge nav. Yes, 30 meter step 040. Thank you. It'll hopefully get us up
Up the ridge.
a little more
Roger. Ridger.
rigid,
What?
but still towards the target.
Yeah. Tether wraps are scary.
It was okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like that it undid itself.
That was a nice feature.
Yeah.
Better than like the OE, having your ROV go on an international walkabout for a couple weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Ended up in Oregon.
How was the OE? Is it in its teen years? It's trying to, you know,
Yeah.
set free and like.
Well, it just read on the road, so
Yeah.
had
We all
it's
go
in
through
its
that phase.
Kerouac period.
Stream of consciousness.
You see how
Yeah.
they found the manip when they recovered it? It was like this on the side of the road. Yep.
So what, do we have a step in now?
Yes, we do. I bumped it up at 040 to hopefully get up the top of this feature again, as we're still moving towards the target.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back to 055. Is that okay?
Top of what feature? This.
The 2120 target. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. So by going 055, we were kind of like somehow we're not on the top of it. So I wanted to bump up more towards the top and then come this way.
Okay, good.
Because we were on the top of it and we kind of fell
Slid off, okay.
Yeah, Argus is too far south for us to be on top of it.
I see, yeah, just a little bit.
What's the name of that target? Is that the time we were supposed to be there?
No, it's whenever you drop a target, it takes a timestamp of.
Have you seen the targets when the web interface drops them yet?
No, I haven't, but I heard it's like web underscore
Yeah,
and then
yeah, it just
time or
says
something
web.
like that.
So that would be a neat way to, like if I wanted to show you where I want to go and
Yeah.
route somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Do you have the web interface up there, Emil?
Yeah.
Do a little
Okay.
test run.
All right.
Yeah.
So what if let's see if this
Is
will
that
work.
a new feature?
It's always existed in HiPAC. It's never.
We
been
found it
utilized.
very useful on
Yeah.
the last leg.
Yeah. It's I wasn't aware that the
There it
feature
goes.
existed. But
Web 2209.
Yeah,
Oh, look
see
at that. That's
So I was
wild.
thinking maybe we could kind of angle over towards that. And since this is all sort
Oh.
of
yeah.
flat to the
Sure.
to us, then we go up a nice steep climb up to 2120.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, we'll follow. You want to just keep following this until it gets flat, and then we'll
Yeah.
go over to web.
Maybe that next contour.
Yeah. Sounds good. I think I'll do one more 40 then.
Okay.
Bridge nav. One more step. Thank you.
So we're going to zig, then we're going to zag, then we're going to
Yeah.
zig. Okay.
You've got it right.
That's a good way to say yes.
What?
You've got it right.
You've got it right.
If any of our viewers have any questions about this particular cruise, feel free to submit them. We're always happy to answer them.
Oh, is that a Chrysogorgia?
Where are you looking?
Off to the right? Oh, it's sand. Okay. It's been a long watch.
Sandagorgia.
Very elegant sand.
Beautiful.
Do you need a sample?
Sandagorgia. What's that dead ahead? To the left, upper left
Sand.
lasers.
Yeah.
Right?
Go
No,
ahead
no,
and zoom in
that's
there.
something.
Coming in. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm coming
There
in.
it is.
There it is.
Ugh,
There
come
it
back,
is.
Come back.
Nope.
Fight the current.
Oh.
Ah.
That
we
is
go.
new.
Dang.
There you go.
Are we looking at that?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
So my Sandagorgia woke everybody up. All right.
Something.
I saw something here.
Coral related.
And another
Not
base
looking
off
too
to the
healthy.
left.
Yeah.
Something broke off there. Okay, come wide, please.
Wide-eyed.
At the Galapagos with all the pillow lava, we were definitely hallucinating after about
Oh,
3
yeah.
hours into the watch.
Man, there was. Do you remember? I don't know if you were on watch for it, but there was this sheet flow, and it had created these lava tubes, and then the roof collapsed. But
Yes.
it looked so much like rooms. Like there were
Oh,
even windows,
They have
doors.
that out at Axial, too.
Yeah, and it was
It's a
just-
thin crust on the top and pillars are left behind
and
and
so-
overhangs.
right. And so when it crashes through, it just looked
Yeah.
like ruins of a
Yep,
city.
yeah.
It was
All right, I'm
so
gonna come up pretty quick.
Oh, there's new flow
yes,
or something.
do that.
It was interesting how those corals like that little pit there. Wow.
Well, this looks like a cool cliff here.
That's really cool. Finally, like a little hobbit
Jeez.
house or something.
Yeah. It's massive.
It's already sloping off.
Yeah, we're
now.
clear.
Wow.
That's one way to get to 40 degrees. Is
Yeah. Only move in the cardinal directions.
yeah,
So one thing I always try to do when I'm on watch with Miles is I try to scare him
yeah.
by
I do.
hiding underneath rocks and stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
Man, we on Jarvis, that second dive with all those overhangs. Were you there for that?
What was the one with the big like cathedral spire thing with all the purple coral? Is that the same one?
I think that was Jarvis dive 2.
Was I on Jarvis? Was that the one where... what was
the
that?
west side of
What was that
Jarvis.
Argus pilot's name? The fighter pilot.
The fighter. pilot.
Yeah. Elisa?
Alyssa?
Yeah.
Alyssa was the name of an Argus pilot. I wasn't on for her piloting Herc and Argus. We did Samoan Clipper, and then I was off for the Sanctuary one, which she
The
continued.
one where we had the overhang where she got the winch up to 45.
Oh, what?
Was
We-
it Alyssa that did that?
Wasn't that Alyssa?
I don't know.
Black hair? Quiet?
Black hair.
That was on the Sanctuary cruise?
I'm gonna go 080.
Man,
you guys
I don't
feel
remember.
okay
Yeah, I
about
think
that?
so.
Just go straight
Yeah.
there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
She was on Waters
Bridge now.
Watch.
30 meters, bearing 080.
Ed, were you on Samoan Clipper?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we just did Argus toes
Argus
on
only,
that.
yeah.
She didn't have to come up that fast on that. It was the one before that.
Before that, she was not on.
Really?
Once you get ahead a bit, I'll just
It was
have you
Jake.
hold for a second.
Sure thing.
Was Sanctuaries after Clipper?
Sanctuaries was after Clipper.
Okay, it was that one.
Okay. I'll get ahead of
Man,
it.
I thought
and
it
I'll
was
hold.
Sanctuaries then
Okay.
Clipper.
Just get like 30 seconds of pings.
Sure. I'll hold position
Wow.
here.
Okay.
Just full autos, so it'll be bouncy, but whatever.
Yep, that's fine.
Very flowy.
I gotta go back to my spreadsheet because I think when I planned out my 2019, I missed a digit in the number of sea days I booked myself for.
Do you Trevor, do you have time to just kind of circle around this feature to the left?
Yeah, we're going to do that in about 30 seconds.
Oh, great.
We're just waiting on some navigation
A little
stuff
rip
right
in
now.
here, isn't it?
Current? Yeah.
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 Look at that fish. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's swimming backwards.
Okay, come out.
Out.
Okay, good.
Good. Okay. Yeah, Emma, we can do some circular action. It's cool, the smooth parts in the rock.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's
very-
that manganese is really making it shiny.
Yeah. Looks like rock climbing holds. Everyone's been putting their feet on that one spot.
we gotta power wash that.
The currents have kept it clean.
absolutely.
Speaking of, that's what I want to do with those rock rings downstairs.
Power wash them?
Yeah.
They're pretty gross, aren't they?
Yeah. And then someone cleaned them with the spray, which was not good.
That's not what you want. No.
No. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy.
We might have some clean brushes in the shop we could use.
Can you back off just a bit? I think there might have been some corals below you.
Sure. Oop, whoa, yep. Whoa, we're getting pushed down now. Woohoo! That
Oh
was
yeah,
fun.
there's one. Or two.
Huh.
Bamboo, probably.
There's one.
Alright, I'll come back up.
There's that Phrynocrinidae.
It's funny how you see one and you're either never going to see one again and wish you sampled it, or it's the beginning of seeing a million of them.
Yeah. Oh. This is really fun behind this
The
rock.
current.
It's like, it changed like now.
Wow.
Boom.
That was cool. It just like swirls around. I guess that's why it's so smooth, is because it's
Yeah,
currenty, maybe?
yeah.
I don't know.
It's keeping it scoured.
You gotta like do full stick to fight it, and then you pop up, and it's like, phew.
That's weird.
It's fun. Right on.
All right.
So I've noticed that some of the corals that we've been collecting along this dive have very intense colors, yet they lack that zooxanthellae algae that shallow water corals normally have, which generally allows them to get some nutrients in return of giving that zooxanthellae algae some shelter. In this case, can science just tell us if those bright colors are serving the coral in any way? Are those just pigments?
Sam? Yeah, I'm guessing that it's accidental.
That's a pretty good question. We're all kind of looking at each other back here.
This was a question that a viewer wrote in earlier in the dive.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh,
You're way more qualified than me.
no. If you have an answer, I've never really heard a.
As I recall, the answer was, it was slightly phrased a little different. Shallow water corals. Sorry, I'm tired. Have these organisms that live on that give them their color, while these cold water deep corals are just naturally that color.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's
Bridge,
structural or pigment, but there was a long discussion about the difference between structural color and pigmented color.
Yeah, I've never heard.
Bridge nav.
That's
Structural.
kind of all I've heard too. I've never heard if scientists really know, why some corals are the colors they are. Since,
Bridge nav.
Corals are a tight-lipped
Add one
group.
step.
Yeah.
They do not talk about that at all.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Or,
I developed the kettle.
Yeah, I've also had some discussions where scientists refer to that pigmentation on shallow water corals as a sort of sunscreen. Like it helps them reflect light at a different wavelength, so they don't sunburn their tissues.
Yeah, we also had a discussion about some corals bioluminescing, and or was that on this watch?
That was this watch. It was sea pens.
Jeez Louise.
And I know some of them fluoresce.
Huh.
There's a lot we don't know.
There's a lot I don't
You're
know.
telling me.
Yeah, well, there's a lot we in this fan don't know, but as non-coral biologists, but there's also a lot
Thank
coral
you.
biologists
No
out in
need
the
to
world.
qualify.
Yeah.
Looks like it's tied in a knot.
If you try and fly up this thing from the bottom with it 3 inches from the lens, I'm just going to dark the camera.
What if I just fly into it?
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, that's good. Look at that.
Cool view.
Bamboo.
Bamboozled. That's where you think it's
It's a really cool one.
Paragorgia, but it's not.
Mm.
Well, you don't see those things often. Oh, look, there's another one.
What are the odds of that? This one's more dead. Fish.
Where's fish?
Pardon me?
You say fish?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
So Sam, someone wrote in a question about the educational opportunities, and I'm not sure I can answer it accurately. Are the internships available to international students, or are they only available to U.S.?
That's a great
students?
question. This year, our funding for the internship program comes from federal funding that stipulates that, or that
I think we're okay.
is directed towards U.S. Sort of target audiences. So this year, we can only accept applications from students with either U.S. or Canadian passports.
Thank you.
So, international, yes. Global, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it every year is a little different just based on our funding situation and the countries that we're going to. So
Does the website say that? at the
it does.
application?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's very clear in the application packet.
That makes sense.
Yep.
And it says you need to be residing in the United States or Canada.
It's a little
during
different from
the
last year,
period.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So this year it's that as well as U.S. or Canadian passport holders only.
Not just residing in.
Correct.
Interesting.
Last year it was a little broader. So definitely, if you're interested in the internship program, check out the education tab on the Nautilus Live website and continue to check back year after year because our sort of guidelines on who we're able to bring out change every year. So.
And if you
Certainly
don't
give it a
get
look
in
through.
on your first application, apply again, as we were talking. That was you, wasn't it, Avery? We were talking about that earlier. Was that you? You're the only intern on Argus for this leg, right? Yeah, that was you. Is this your 4th year that you had applied?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the 4th time.
Yeah, so persevere. Keep applying if you don't get it.
So Sam, do you know what the status of the Artist at Sea program is?
Artist at Sea program has been absorbed into the Science Communication Fellowship. So we now have artists, writers, other types of science communicators, YouTubers, all sorts applying to that fellowship now. Yeah, we've got 2 interns on watch right now. Gina sitting next to me is Ocean Science, and Avery up in front is ROV.
Bridge now.
There's a big susicle.
One more step. Thank you.
So Avery, how's it going so far up there?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, just looking at a bunch of rocks and stuff, and yeah, everything's pretty chill, luckily.
Is this the kind of stuff you see in your day-to-day life?
Absolutely.
Now it is. Yeah.
At least for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, have we seen a coral like this before on this watch?
What?
Are you kidding? Did
Couple.
Well,
He's
for
got
viewers that just-
amnesia.
For viewers that have just tuned in.
Oh.
Amnesia.
Good save.
We saw maybe a record
Yeah.
example of Iridogorgia just a little while ago.
29, 28 spirals.
That's a lot of spirals.
So Gina, we had a note from Steve Oskovich mentioning that the large crinoids mucus like crazy. So you're all gonna have a great time in the wetland later.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We got you a couple hagfish too for good measure.
Yeah. Just a bucket of slime coming back up.
You could fry it up
That's
like
a
eggs.
cool looking bottom.
Yeah.
That'll lull you right to sleep. Don't look at it.
Look
Shield
away.
your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll just porpoise up and down so it gets bright and dark.
Oh no.
That'll make me work at least.
Look at the Argus shot there.
That's
Nope.
cool.
Nope, don't want to.
Argus is going to the beach.
Yeah, beach day.
Herc's going to the beach.
Bring the volleyball net.
Ooh. Wow, that was a drastic change.
Yeah.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Thanks, Rennie. We can do another ship move.
Yep. Bridge snap.
Thanks, Rennie. Here's
Add
some
one
work
more
for
step.
you.
What are these little dark things in the sand?
Let's find out.
Arc print.
Arc print. Okay, Ed, go ahead and zoom, please.
Sure.
See what these dark things in the sand are.
Rock?
Could be very well
Paper?
be. Scissors. Shoot. Our paper craft.
This rock showing its face,
Yep.
yeah.
There's a lot of little things. What's that little white
Should we-
thing? Bottom
Yeah.
line.
Snail, maybe?
Little bits.
Call down and see if Marlene wants any.
That's
a
a
shot.
very
Argus,
cool
yeah,
Argus
very,
shot.
Wow.
Wow.
Vertical. You're not gonna, you gotta square
Wow.
up.
Hey, crank
that-
my
that
was
white
part
level
of the
down
highlights.
before you guys bust me for being too overexposed there.
That's artistic.
Oh, too far.
It's like it's in water. I gotta put the tip back in water.
Oh, little wormy bit.
There you go.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
squared up there, Gina, for that Argus shot. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, wake Tim up for that one.
some good ones.
That's at least a 1-star video highlight.
I made it a 3.
3. Oh,
Wow.
You guys have, I mean,
Moving up.
how many
So what is
highlights
Here
are
we go,
below
bad
3?
signal.
wide.
so
Coming out.
So I make it a 3 if it's worth us going back to it in terms of doing some outreach or getting some context into the storytelling.
Uh-huh. But I want to see a graph of of
Distribution.
highlights, and I would suspect that 1s and 2s, although they would still be classified a highlight, are low. People are like, highlight must be a 3 or 4.
We encourage
see,
1s
yeah.
and 2s for audio. Like great
Audio.
explanation that could be paired with
cool.
video later.
So they're not necessarily,
Video highlights. They're just
they're categorized less than scaled from
2 could
1
be
to
like,
4.
let's say it's collecting a rock. We've been doing that, but maybe it's a useful clip.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
is like, Trevor just explained how he got into ROV work, and that'd be great for our career resources.
I still want to see a graph.
Look at this thing.
Whoa,
Ooh,
yeah.
star.
Let's look at it.
So you are oriented parallel to the ripples. So the the currents are coming from the north-northwest, which is
Or
pretty much
south-southeast.
yeah, I would bet they're downslope.
Sounds like what a physical oceanographer
Well,
would
they're
say.
kind of just along the contours,
Yeah.
really.
Do
That
you
looks
know
like
what
a
type of
jester's
stars
hat.
this is?
Ooh. That's a funky
Poor
looking.
Ginger.
8 arms.
8 arms. That seems abnormal.
And one definitely is a new one. Bye.
Bye.
Great to see you.
There's a something star,
Yeah.
Octostar.
Ripple star.
Just the
So,
lump.
Emily, do you think it's? I don't know if it's downslope.
It might not be.
One way or
Are
the
you
other.
feeling it?
Right now, let's see. If I just sit in here,
Yeah.
I'm getting pushed from right to left, which means it's
Oh, upslope.
yeah. So it is a well, I think
Well,
across the slope.
Yeah.
So I think you're right with it. It is a northwest.
See pen.
Oh, man. What is our ETA to that little waypoint?
The web?
The ETA to the web 2209.
20 minutes,
Okay.
15 minutes.
Is that based on Herc speed?
Oh yeah. Well,
Not really moving. I can move backwards to make it easier for you.
no, it's kind of based on ship speed too. Is the target.
Roger.
Yeah.
So we're probably not going to hit 2120 on this watch. That'll be...
What's their transfer speed?
It's 1, but I haven't seen us make close to that. It's more like 0.3.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think we'll still get a kilometer though.
Yeah, 0.3 knots is pretty good. If we're
We,
averaging that.
Yeah, if
Quarter
we
knot.
hit web, we'll have gone a kilometer.
Nice.
A little more, just kilometers straight though, and we
Yeah.
varied.
Considering the sampling we did, that's pretty good.
I think so.
Fish.
Well,
guess
we
some-
came into the watch without a deficit or a surplus, so getting
look
a
at that
kilometer
guy.
is good.
Yeah.
That's a new fish.
I think we got some great video on our
follow him
stills
along.
on this watch.
Go ahead and zoom when you want, Ed.
Oh,
Look at
wow.
That'd be hard to expose
Nice
for.
nose.
He almost looks like an
Good luck.
arrow
I don't know
worm.
what you want me zooming on.
I don't know.
Oh,
This fish does not want his identity revealed in
Yeah.
public.
look at those spines.
We
Well,
on
he
asked,
it.
had
we
this
asked
to
this fish
say.
to talk, and it's all like
Right,
Oh, whoa.
silhouetted.
Down there. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
they have to obscure the
We've
voice.
obscured the
Yeah.
same thing.
Everyone's making the same joke.
Fish protection program.
We want to know what it is though.
Come on up.
That is a weird looking fish.
I can't keep up. He's too fast for me.
There's a pretty good snout.
Yeah, that's going to be hopefully easy to identify. Let's see.
By silhouette alone.
Mom's
hard
gonna
move.
get him now.
Have you seen this fish?
Have you seen this ROV?
Sodor. Bridge nav. One more step. Thank you.
That was a very weird fish.
How many hours do we still have to go for this dive?
What was that?
How many hours do we still have to go for this dive?
Oh boy, we started it. We launched at 2000 yesterday. Should be midnight recovery. 12 more hours.
Okay, thank you.
So recover on our
Yeah,
watch,
sure
I
is.
think.
Sure is a north-northeast, north-northwest current. I never mix up north and south, but I sometimes mix up east and west.
I mix them up in Spanish because they're spelled so similar.
East and west?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you never mix up and down, but you mix up left and right. Why is that? Hey, Rennie,
Yeah.
how do you feel about a DVL reset?
Hmm.
How does that make you feel?
Mm-hmm. How long have you been sitting here?
More or less for a little bit.
They're coming closer to you.
Great.
Get some pock marks down there. Something's been burrowing.
Send it. I think it looks
I
grand.
don't know. I think it's more like that.
Nice.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Done.
Thanks. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, neat.
Bridge nav. 1 step 30 meters, bearing 090. Thank you. AKA east.
East.
Or as they say in Greenland.
You were just in Greenland?
No, it's saying how they say east in Greenland.
How do they say east in Greenland?
I don't think anybody lives there, so that's how they say east. Does anybody live there?
Greenland?
I don't think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
50,000 people?
Got Inuit.
Yeah.
First Nations?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just over 50,000, 50,
And
50,
Air
52.
Force. Some Air Force personnel.
Yeah. It's always so weird when you fly over Greenland because there's so much ice.
It's a lot of sediment for being in the middle of nowhere. Is this marine snow, I guess? Calcareous ooze.
We could take a...
Calcareous ooze.
Well, I think at the top of this,
I love that album.
if it is a guyot that's been to the surface, or that was at the surface.
And it's coral.
Yeah, could be coral rubble.
We could poke it if you want, Emil.
We have a scoop. We could throw some up in the water column and see what it is.
Well, if we found some coral rubble, that we would scoop that.
Okay. For sure.
But I doubt.
Maybe when you get to the top, you will. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps.
Here's to hoping.
Whoop.
So one of our viewers is asking how many people are down there and for how long. I'm guessing they're assuming that we have a person going actually down to explore the bottom of the ocean.
Bobby.
So I just wanted to clarify, we use remotely operated vehicles, which are robots that can go underwater and withstand really high pressures. And this is what allows us to actually change the people that are managing the robots and coming into our control van every 4 hours without us having to stop operations. So for example, this dive is going to be 28 hours total.
So there's nobody inside the ROV. There's not even an inside to the ROV. It's just a frame with some equipment bolted onto it. We're all on the vessel.
It's especially efficient for, deep dive, a manned submersible. That's a long time sitting there just to get to the bottom. Hour and a half in this case.
Can we go over that 4-hour watch part again?
Look at that in the Herc's mezzo. You can see there's some substrate, some hard substrate coming up.
Looks like a face.
I see it. Yeah. You don't see it?
Something
I
off
see it.
to port. Looks like
See, Ben?
another giant stalk thing.
See.
Seeing more of
and-
these rocks. Oh no, it's truncated stalk thing. C-pen?
Bobby today.
I see Bobby.
I think we did a little retrograde, which is why you're darked out on Argus.
Retrograde Roger.
Coming back though, he's sorting it.
Well, if anyone was as confused as I was about that fish that we saw, I have no answers for you. I've been through the entire benthic guide.
The
From
entire
Noah.
benthic guide.
He's a false
Which-
identity.
Well, it could just mean it's a midwater fish and not a benthic fish, so it's not in the guide.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Nav, it'd be okay, I think, to just start ascending to that 2120 now.
Okay, yeah.
We're coming up to the cliff pretty quick
yeah,
here
yeah.
too.
We're heading towards it.
Oh, good.
It's just the ship is doing a little backwards maneuver, and So once we complete this move, we'll go straight up.
It's one of those dipsy doodles.
Dipsy doodle. Dipsy doodle eye.
Exciting news from Steve. The longest Iridogorgia menospiralis was 5.7 meters from Papahana Mokuakea Marine National Monument, which means
Oh, I remember that one.
ours may be beating the record.
I was on both of those
Close.
cruises.
Which one?
5.7
Three of us
meters.
were
I
on-
don't think ours.
Oh, wait. 5.7 meters? Oh, nuts.
Oh, nuts.
Just kidding. Oh, wait,
but
wait.
he's saying it might actually rival, so I'm not sure.
If we had measured, or if we measure.
Is that like stretching out the spirals?
I don't know. Yeah. Do you have to stretch out the spirals, Steve?
I bet no. That would hurt the coral.
The coral rack.
Well, you could measure,
Future
take
wind.
measure along the spiral.
Future
Yeah.
Mike. But he's going to go outside the door. Eventually.
I think he's gonna kick the.
That must be
thing
how they
open.
measure.
Who's
Oh
that?
my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be.
Who was Bobby? I didn't see him.
Hannaford.
Hannaford.
Bobby Hannaford.
Today, playing the role of Bobby Argus is Michael Hannaford.
They're probably getting all psyched up for the launch, and now they're staring at nothing but sediment.
Yeah. We just had the most beautiful dive.
Right. Look
Here
at
you
the
go,
size
enjoy.
of these things. Sand.
You measure the Iridogorgia along the axis in a straight line.
There you go. But don't stretch it out.
5 meters.
So you measure with lasers.
You just gotta drive along.
Yeah, you just follow the stalk.
That doesn't
Wow.
seem.
I think the way we did it on Papahana was get the. I tilted the camera. I think I was the pilot for that. I think I tilted the camera up and tried to poke the end of the coral into my sonar, and then saw how far away the rock wall was.
Oh. That's a good way of measuring it.
Kind of triangulating.
There's just some more lumps.
Look at that cliff wall. Yeehaw.
Ooh.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Argus is 60 meters away. Herc is 25 meters away. Just in time for watch change. They're going to have a lot of fun.
It'll be a nice gift.
Should we
Yeah.
just do another step straight towards it?
I think so,
What's
yeah.
your fate? Yeah, we'll just do another 90. And then they figure out how it goes.
Yeah.
So-
We're gonna get on top
I
of
like
it
that.
anyway. Bridge now.
Trevor, on sanctuaries,
One more
we were
step.
coming along a bottom like this and then going up a wall. And we're going up the wall and we realized that Herc was under a giant overhang.
Right.
And so
and
we
the-
backed it up and it was still under a giant overhang and there was another overhang.
Yeah.
And so
That
Bob,
happened on Jarvis West.
Yeah.
Bob
It was
had
bad.
Alicia pulling up, or Lisa, whatever her name is.
Alyssa,
I saw it go up to 45 meters per minute.
'Cause that's a scary one, too, because if it's an overhang for Argus, then you drive Argus up into the cliff.
Right.
That's
Right.
bad news.
Right.
We
so we were
actually-
trying to keep Argus from getting into an overhang.
We had that
Right.
situation at Jarvis, and Cormany was like, actually go down.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, go down.
I was
Go
actually-
down and back
Something
way.
about
We can look at that.
Ed, I was tuned in
That's
watching
this
that
is one
from
of those
home.
pela-
I remember
is this
that.
the
Sounds
pelagic
like a
holothurian?
Pelagithoria.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the
is it there,
species
yeah?
is a pelagic holothurian.
We saw those in.
We saw it at the beginning of during the descent, and yeah, they're noted in areas or I get depths between 200 meters to even 4,000 meters across all tropical latitudes, but
Wow.
considered
that.
rare to observe. But yeah, we saw them at the beginning of the dive.
Nice.
That's
Bye.
interesting
We'll let that one
locomotion.
swim away and then we'll come out wide.
Roger.
All right, Wall, present
That was a nice
yourself.
close-up.
That's a pretty wide range.
Yeah, just going down with Argus and then
Down
backing
to
away
4,000.
with the
Huh.
ship is the thing to do, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was no evidence that we had the cable against the rock.
There's
But it
no
was-
evidence that you
But
did.
it was really. No, you'd see some stuff falling around, or
Right.
But it wasn't even. It wasn't like. It looked like. It wasn't hard rock either, But it was like so precarious and so under.
Oh, there you go.
Here's one now.
Oh, there's some rock.
So Argus is
There we go.
20, 40 meters away.
Yeah, we'll be able. I don't think it's too tall. We can see over it.
Can
I
we?
think it's just a little ridge. Yeah.
On
It's
the
just a
left side, but
shadow.
not on the right. Or not straight ahead, I should say.
But we're going 90 straight at it. Yeah, we can see over it.